Do you remember 5 years ago when they began to talk about the Buffalo Bills playing in Toronto? There was talk that the Bills would be moving to Toronto, talk that there'd be an NFL team in Toronto, talk that all these things are happening. Well, here we are, 5 years later, the fifth home game in the Bills in Toronto series, and frankly, we don't know what this thing is. What we do know is the Buffalo Bills aren't a very good football team. Toronto doesn't seem to care very much about the Buffalo Bills, and this home game of excitement has never turned into a home game of excitement. It's kind of an awkward neutral site game for the National Football League. In fact, for the Seattle Seahawks this Sunday, it's almost like a home game of sorts because you don't get that same kind of road crowd you get when you go to a Buffalo or a place like that. Now you think, what is this thing now? I don't really understand what Rogers has gained from this. They've lost money on the series. I understand what the Bills have been paid handsomely, so they've gotten money out of it. But the fans on both in Toronto and Buffalo have not really experienced anything positive out of this series. So you ask yourself, Rogers talks now of renewing. I'm not sure why. The Bills talk of renewing. I understand why, because the money means something to them. But there is no talk anymore about the Buffalo Bills moving to Toronto or anywhere else for that matter. There might be once the owner, Ralph Wilson, passes away. But he's like in perpetuity. He goes on forever and ever. He's 94 years old now, and there seems to be no sign of him going anywhere, which means hopefully the Bills in Toronto series is over and we can put all of this talk to rest. For the Toronto Sun, I'm Steve Simmons.